Hey guys, it's Tori and I'm here right now with Killswitch Engage. How's it going?
Hi there. My name's Adam.
I know, I don't know why I introduce you as if you are the entire band.
I'm the only guy.
I made it really dramatic for you. That's really what we were going for.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Of course. Giving you all the credit for the entire band. That's really what I was aiming for.
Right.
We're here at Welcome to Rockville. Is this your first Rockville or have you guys done it before?
I think so. I think this is our first. So I don't know. We've just played so many festivals. They all kind of just meld into this big festival thing.
They all are kind of the same but different.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's a big stage, lots of people, and there's noise.
Yeah. Well, I hope that Rockville today is just so groundbreaking that it stands out from the rest.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
Go Rockville.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit about what you guys have going on here. So it was recently announced on social media. You guys are getting ready to release a new album in the fall. Yes.
Finally. Yeah.
Finally. Long awaited.
Working on it for like a year and a half. Had a couple woes with our singer. He had throat surgery and all that good stuff. That kind of put a wrench in the gears for a little bit. But yeah, it's finally finished up. It's off at the pressing plants now, so we're hoping for maybe like fall, something like that.
So I know everything's been very vague as far as details of the album so far. So is there a timeline of when we're going to get to see some more information, more details on it, you think?
Well, I would assume we're going to start playing a new song next tour. I would guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be some things like trickling out in the next month or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an incentive for the fans to come out to the upcoming tour, so then they can hear the new stuff before everyone else. I catch your drift.
Bada bing, that's what you do.
There it is. And perfect segue here to my next question, because we were talking a little bit about how it was a bumpy experience getting this album all together. And this was the Instagram.
Because he had a bump on his vocal.
I need to go. This interview's cut. No, I'm just kidding. So this was the Instagram caption or social media caption that was so dramatic. I have to just read it here. So all vocals for the new Killswitch Engage album are complete. Blood, actual blood, sweat, tears, more sweat, anxiety, anger, hope, love, frustration, passion, and full-on heartbreak are injected into every word. Sounds quite tumultuous. So how did all of this sort of impact your creative mindset throughout this album process, and how did that sort of affect the whole outcome?
Well, that's from our singer, and he tends to be on the dramatic side.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
Yes.
that was a lot.
Yeah. Well, with every record-making process, there's always, problems that arise that you have to take care of. And as you can see, I'm the level-headed one in the band.
Keeping everyone together.
Yeah, exactly. You got to keep everybody in check. But I was also the guy that drank for 14 hours yesterday, so...
it's all about balance.
Yeah. God, yeah. It was... every record's, like that. You're going to run into problems, you're running into snags. It's just getting through it and trying to make the best possible thing you can make in the time allotted, I think that's what's making any record takes,
Right, yeah. And how are you anticipating that this album is going to compare to your last release? You guys don't compare?
I just want the fans to like it. That's all I care about. I want people to like it and have a good time with it and all that stuff. So, a year and a half after we started working on it, I can finally say it's pretty good, I guess.
I hope you, of all people, would say that it's good. That's a good sign.
When you listen to something for a year and a half, you just don't want to talk about it or hear about it anymore. So it's
for you, it's already so overplayed. Yeah. You've outdone it.
I hope I never hear those songs ever again.
I hate to break it to you. Yeah, you're going to be hearing them for a while. And although being in a band, there's that idea of it being so fun and adventurous, at the same time touring can be very repetitive. It's kind of the same show, different day, different place. They don't call it an album cycle for nothing. The lifestyle does get repetitive. Mm-hmm. So in the midst of all of that, how do you sort of maintain your creative mind and stay inspired when you do maybe get in a rut here and there on the road?
Just make sure you get away from the tour. Like I got a bicycle on this tour. Just get on it, get the hell out of there, and just do something. Be outside. Yeah, be outside. Just do anything but hang out in the venue or on the tour bus. That's it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, just kind of getting your mind in a different place for a little while.
Exactly. It's good for you. It's really good for you.
And something else I was reading was that Jesse took a bit of a social media break earlier this year just to focus on mental health and all of that. Oh yeah.
I think he's a madman. No, he's like all over them. That's all he does. This is Jesse all day.
Huh. I see. Well, with that being
outing
said,
Jesse's so hard right now.
I love it. Roast your singer. If you can't roast your singer in interviews, what's the point of interviews?
Right? Jeez, that's what these are for.
Exactly. But with social media being such an important part of marketing your band and keeping fans in the loop, and them being kind of nosy of wanting to know anything and everything about the band, how do you guys strike a balance of maintaining your personal lives but also being present on social media and using that tool?
Well, honestly, I'd stay away from social media completely because of that fact. I tend to be a private person. I don't want people knowing what I'm doing at every possible second.
Yeah.
But Jesse's really on top of, like, he lets everyone know what's happening at all times. So he's one of those guys. So
he's in the spotlight for a reason, I guess.
Yeah, and I understand the importance of it. So it's like, cool, if he wants to handle all that stuff, go at it, brah. Just go. Take it. Run with it. Yeah.
At least he's the one doing it and you get to just sort of sit back and watch.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And so what do you think is the most common stereotype or misconception about Killswitch Engage that you would like to just clear up and squash right now?
Oh, that we are crazy nuts partiers 24/7. I like quiet time too.
I mean, your plans yesterday seem to contradict this entire statement, but
that's what happens when there's a baseball game at noon. You know, it just starts the day off right.
You're really living on the edge, going wild.
I know, right? Ooh.
And your first album came out, not to date you guys, but 19 years ago. Mm-hmm. You've been around for a long time, and especially in a genre like this where there's a really high turnover rate for bands, people wish they could be around as long as you guys have. So what do you think has been the secret to your longevity as a band over the years?
I have no idea. Blind luck. Blind luck. Obviously, it's people like listening to our band, supporting us, you know, because if we didn't have fans, we wouldn't be able to play music, you know, or we could, but it would just be for our parents.
Yeah.
You know, and my parents hate our music, so.
So not even the parents.
Yeah, they tolerate it. Kind of proud, I guess.
Well, yeah, it is great to have an awesome fan base backing you that's kept you around this long. So shout out to them for watching this too.
Seriously, yeah, we're nothing without them. It's true.
My heart. And so you are here at Welcome to Rockville right now. You did mention that there's a tour in the works. Album's coming out in the fall. Are there any other upcoming plans that you'd like to give a shout out to before we wrap this up?
Sleep.
I think that might be the best plan out of all of them.
Sleep. Hanging out at home. I'm working on another record with Jesse from our other project, Times of Grace. That's in the works. Yep, and that's about it for now. Yeah, just now that the record cycle is starting, it's just going to be lots of shows.
Yeah, you say that's about it as if that's not enough already, but you guys have a lot of exciting stuff coming up.
A lot of shows.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat. I appreciate it. And everybody watching, if you haven't checked out Killswitch Engage, first of all, where have you been? But also do it if you haven't. Subscribe for more interviews, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.